Alrighty, friends, so there is a picture of our road to Revolution. We have filled in several stops. If you've been absent, you can look back at the picture and fill in the ones that you've missed. Make sure you get the dates. So if you need to zoom in, you can do that. So we are going to turn to our next available page in our notebook. And we are going to glue this paper in. Your paper is going to come to you like this. It's got two halves to it. You're going to just cut right down the center. This is going to get glued into your notebook. That's what I'm going to show you right now. This is how we glue, for those of you who still don't know how to use liquid glue. Boom. Barely can see the glue. Look at that. Look at that. And guess what? It's going to stay. It sure is. Don't mind all the children hacking in my homeroom out here with their coughing. Don't mind them. Germy little things. Moving on. So we've got our building. This is meant to represent the building where they had the meetings for the first Continental Congress. Now we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 statements here. What we're going to do is 5 of them are true, and I'm going to write down at the bottom here 5 true, 3 false or incorrect, we could even say. The plan is that you're going to put an X over the ones that are false and then cut out the 5 that are true, and they're going to get glued around this building. And that's why we're going to glue it in so that it's half on the paper, so you've got extra space because they won't all fit. So, for example, I'm going to help you out on the first one. Since we are British citizens, excuse me, we should allow Parliament to make our laws and we will follow them. So, is that true to the colonies? Would a colonist say that Parliament should make our laws and we will follow them? I would say that that is not true. So we're going to put a big X over that statement. That is a false statement. So it's not going to get cut out and glued on. Whereas when we read this, we must boycott all British goods until the coercive acts are canceled. That's true. I'm just going to put a check mark right above that one because that's going to be one that I'll cut out and glue around our building. Oh, I colored. That's okay. Glue around our building. And then you'll do the same thing. You'll read each statement carefully. You should have 5 that are true and 3 with X's over them. Now, what I would do to make sure that you don't mess this up at the end is I would just put a tiny X to start beside the ones that are false and make sure that you have the correct number when you cut these out before cutting them. Okay, so 5 are going to get glued on, 3 will not. So make sure you're reading. You can go back and look at your article, refer back to the text before you cut and glue things down. If you have questions, you're always welcome to come over to my homeroom and come see me.